Now to Hungary, where the government's move to the right has put artists in Budapest under huge pressure, both financial and moral.
At a theatre in Budapest, director Béla Pintér and his actors are rehearsing ahead of the premiere of their play, Kaiser's TV Hungary. Pintér's company is parodying Hungarian history. National heroes and myths are cut down to size. It's theatre intended to provoke a reaction. The company is popular, playing to sell out crowds almost every night. Yet the theatre makers are under pressure, as Hungary's culture ministry has ways of keeping its critics in line.
We're in a tough situation. Government subsidies have been halved over the last 2 years. One day the authorities will say, from now on you get nothing at all. Because they don't like what we're showing, they can simply stop the flow of cash. And that'll be the end of us.
Ever since Prime Minister Viktor Orbán and his right-wing Conservative Party came to power in 2010, they've curtailed artistic freedoms. Criticism has been suppressed, dissenters harassed, and street protests ignored. Artists trying to pursue their craft are meeting with increased resistance. Activist and musician Dorottya Karsay is fighting for freedom in her own way. She's become the face and voice of protest in Hungary after creating and posting an internet video called I Don't Like the System.
Nem tetszik, hogy senki sem egész, nem tetszik, hogy mindenki fél, nem tetszik, hogy a szegények fizetnek meg mindenért, nem tetszik, de nagyon nem, hull az elságult levél, nem tetszik, hogy a diplomák egyre inkább szót sem ér, nem tetszik, hogy mind a hét nap szomorú, nem csak a vasárnap, nem tetszik, hogy a nevemben hülyeséget csinálnak, nem tetszik, nem tetszik.
Her video went viral, racking up almost 900,000 hits. Karsay is hoping for 1 million, arguing the state can't just ignore 1 million angry citizens. She's risking a lot with her public protest.
We're the target of right-wing extremists who attack us on the net. They spy on us and the government does nothing to stop them. It's awful. Instead, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic and racist comments are made in parliament and no political power puts up any real resistance.
Theatre maker Julia Bársony has experienced firsthand what happens to artists who fall out of favor with the government. Her company, Harmadik Hang, or Third Voice, lost its venue because district authorities refused to extend the lease. They said it was because Harmadik Hang makes degenerate Western art that has no place in Hungary. Now Bársony is trying to set up a small alternative cultural center on the roof of a department store without any state funding.
I'm sad because everything I put my heart and soul into was suddenly destroyed. They made the flimsiest excuses for not renewing our lease, citing fire protection and food inspection regulations. And then they acted as if we didn't exist and threw us out onto the street, without a word or giving us any answers.
The authorities were glad to be rid of Bársony and her innovative theatre. But she's still dreaming of the day when artists in Hungary will once again enjoy the freedoms of their Western counterparts.
I'm longing for freedom, for a free Hungary within Europe, in which we artists don't have our hands tied behind our backs. But our democracy is still in its infancy. I'd like that to change and hope that at some point we'll live in a free and likeable country.
For these artists, leaving is not an option, so they put up resistance through their art and refuse to be silenced.